Hello everyone and welcome back to Ranlab. So as I said before in the previous episode, this is where we are actually going to get to designing, lag spike, designing stuff, and I completely forgot about our point system. Deploy primary and secondary power systems, we did that. Deploy airlocks and docking arms, we've done that. Deploy the connecting corridors. Yeah, we've done all of that. So we do actually have upgrade points to spend. Oh well, I completely forgot I had that system. Anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to actually start building the capsule that we're going to use. And in fact, I think we're going to build it in the center of the room just because we'll have a little more space. Or in fact, no, we can build up like this. Right. So what we want to do is we want to have... It is going to be a bit of a cramped capsule. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build out like this. And in fact, let's clear some fire hotbar. Right. Okay, let's grab some seats. We'll want a flight seat. Can we mount these? Okay, no. So we're gonna have to. Oh. Right. So immediately we're gonna have to do something like this, so we can mount them. Oh, I'll need interior plate. Oh, okay. Right. So that's the first thing, is we're going to have to immediately mount them like this. Next thing is we are going to have the door kind of here-ish. So you can walk in and sit on the left and sit on the right, and then you're done. Okay. And then next thing we will need is... Okay, we're going to have slight bits like there. We're going to have like the door here. So we'll probably want another layer just so the door can be inset. And then we'll want... Yeah, we'll want something like that and like this. There we go. And now if we grab light armor like this and like this. Ooh. Like that. And there we are. And then we can do this. But the idea is that we can actually make the entire capsule float. There we go. Voila. So this will be the capsule. So oh, we'll need the large light a little bit. Okay, as this is all light armor, what we'll do is we'll just cut ahead to where it's all welded, and then we'll continue building from there. I'll probably also just add the flight seats in. Oh, well, we'll place those last bits. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just cut ahead to where it's all welded up and finished. And we're back. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to continue with the rest of the actual capsule itself. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to literally just have this all the way around the edge. We'll leave a slot for the door. Yeah. So I'll leave a slot for the door like that, and we'll just go all the way around like this. Oh, whoops. No, we don't want to respawn. There we go, there we go. And then we'll just put on some corner blocks. And... fantastic. And now... oh, we're missing one. Right. And now what we're going to do is we actually do need a docking kind of clamp thing. So what we're going to do is, like, if it's going to be the main kind of docking thing, firstly, what we should do is we should actually... Okay, let's weld this up, weld this up, weld this up, and weld this up. And let's, if we take out the middle one, we get a vent. air vent. We can have this in the middle so we can actually pressurize the entire cabin. Now, next thing we need to do, if we need to actually rig up a rough kind of like docking docking clamp, I guess. So we'll need merge block, and we'll need a door. I don't want to actually need a connector, but yeah. So what we'll do is we'll have all of these, I guess, rigged like this. I mean, it's a little ugly, but it'll do the job. Unless we took out all of, yeah, so that way we can have these like this, and then we can have the door like that. There we go. And what we'll want is let's grab a different door. What we'll actually want is more of maybe like the Firefly flight command. No. Oh wait, yes it can. Apparently it can. Oh no, that's the small grid only, isn't it? Right. Door. Like Firefly? This one? Like that. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this should be mostly airtime. Oh, we should probably go and get more steel. Right. Yeah, so we're going to do another cut ahead again and fully weld this. I'll catch you in just a moment. And we're back. For now, this is what the interior looks like. We've got our command chairs here where people can sit. We've got this all set up. We've got a fan here. And I've already taken the liberty of flipping it upside down so we can actually start building on this. So, you know, I've already taken the liberty of putting some batteries on, but my rough plan is going to be we rig, like, because it's going to be a kind of Lifeboat craft, what we're going to do is we're going to very simply rig like the very basics of what we'll need. So I reckon what we'll do is we'll build kind of up like this first. So in here I plan to have a thruster. So oops. To be fair, that's where it should be, to be honest, because we're going to fill in the rest. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, so the idea is we'll have the thruster mounted there, we'll have the pathway blocking first, and we'll just have I think probably 028 generators mounted around. Oh dear, am I up steel? Yes, I am. Okay, let's zip across to here, grab some steel. There we are. Okay, here we go. Voila. For now, if we grab some O2... What's that? Oh, that's the letter O. Yeah. What was that? Oh, there's the flare. Where are the flare launchers? Because they were recently added. Ah, there we go. It's called a firework launcher. I feel like that could be a good idea to have on, just as a gimmick. Or just for launch day, what we should do is we should have fireworks. Anyway, oxygen. Oh, well, we will need oxygen tank, but an oxygen farm, come to think of it. But we'll also need a O2. There it is, O2 gen. What we'll do is we'll literally have the O2 gens rigged like this, so they can act as conveyor lines for the actual for the actual thrust itself. And then around the side, we'll actually rig oxygen tanks, and we can wire a whole conveyor system across. And we can just contain a lot of life support within this. And then what we can do now is, if we have just these like this, this like this, this like this, then what we can do as well is we can have a solar array rigged around the outside. We'll want the flatter ones, because we'll want to literally do... Oh, hang on, is it 4 long instead of 3 long? I thought it was 3 long. Oh, that's a slight issue. And what about the other ones? Are they the same length? Yeah, they are. Right, so we can't have solar array then. But what we can do is we can rig, like... Where can we rig oxygen plants? I'm not sure. Either way, we'll fill in this kind of area as well as we go. Oh yeah, energy's low. Right, yeah. So I'll basically fill in these and then add the blocks, weld them all up till we get to here. At which point we'll probably move this off the block and maybe into the hangar bay where I've got a little bit more space. But yeah, we'll just cut ahead where we've got this finished. Voila, and we're back. So we've finished off the rest of this now. So we're gonna keep on designing, and I have realised that I have forgotten a couple of crucial things. One of which is gyros, and the other is remote control. So first thing we're going to do is we are actually just going to put a light armor kind of protective layer, because this is where the hydrogen tank is going to be, and then we're just going to put a gyroscope on each side. And then, you know, just layering around this for now. Like so. And then gonna put a reinforced conveyor tube like that. And then on top of that, I think what we'll do, in fact, is if we just take this off and this off quickly, we can put a remote control block. There. Oh, we'll need interior plating. There we go. Right, yeah, like that. And we'll also want just kind of tucked into the... In fact, if we tuck into the exterior like the antenna, what we can do is we can do... Okay, so we can have... Right, what we'll do is we'll do like a laser antenna. Where's the same side of the door? I want to have it on the same side. So that way you can use the door as a reference point. Yeah. We'll have the laser antenna. Yeah. Fantastic. We're going to have the conventional antenna built into the side. Now, on this... Now, the other way we can do it is we've got yeah, there's the remote control. Yeah, on this side, the way we'll do it is we'll run conveyor line here, here, and then we'll have junctions across, boom, boom, and boom, and then we can have oxygen farms on the outside, like so. There we are. And then we do this all the way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we'll... Oh yeah, I was gonna rig landing leg, wasn't I? Or like landing stabilizers at least. Oh well. What we'll do is we'll rig it up to here and add the thrust cone on, and then we'll... I mean, we could just rig pistons on the base, I guess, just to essentially slide out to provide a more secure base. That, like pistons that don't even fall down, they just essentially push out with artificial mass blocks on the end to make the craft a little more stable on rough terrain. Kind of like stilt, not stilt, a balance bar. But the balance bars only work when they're higher up. They wouldn't do as much, it wouldn't be as effective on the ground. Oh well. We'll stop considering that and I'll cut ahead and we'll see what's what. And we're back. Now, if you think I've done a lot of progress, that's because I have, but all I've really done is covered up a lot of stuff with armor, done like the top bit that's here. And I kind of like the way it looks now. It looks a little less more like a rocket and more like a kind of actual pod. And you know, it is kind of meant to be an escape pod. So, you know, I quite like that. So, yeah, I did add a connector on a couple of other bells and whistles, like I redid the antenna bit as well and covered up the, well, I removed that gyroscope and just did a couple of other tweaks. And yeah, it should be relatively light. Yeah, 328 up. Oh, well, that's fine. Anyway, we're gonna call this one Summer Holiday because I looked through musicals and I remembered a really old one that I watched as a kid and really loved. Now it's called Summer Holiday. It's a British one. It's kind of a niche one. I think, well, maybe some to the American viewers, but some of the British viewers who are older will probably know what it is. But yeah, Summer Holiday Escape Pod. No, Lifeboat, I'm going to call it. Summer Holiday Lifeboat. Okay. Set the range to max. Show ship name. And we should be good. So yeah, all that's left to do really is we'll just Summer Holiday merge block. Save. Put this as 1. And we can't even deploy this, so what we'll do is we'll just move it into the hangar. Then we can leave Summer Holiday batteries. In fact, no. I'm going to put it at MPU with all main power unit. Okay, it doesn't actually have any reverse thrusters. So that's a slight issue that I'm now just spotting. Right, what we'll probably do is we'll flip it over and we'll put some ion thrusters on it. I've only got 2 gyros, but that should be more than enough. And then, you know, the oxygen tanks will always keep on stockpile for now. Holiday, O2 tank. There we go, turn all those off, oxygen farms. Turn all of those off, oxygen generators, we can leave them. Containers. My holiday thrusters, we can save, turn those off. Light feet, we'll just 2 and 1. Gyroscope, we'll turn off, there we go. Laser antenna, we can leave. Engine tank, we can leave. Web control, top sliding door, off sliding door, we can leave that, we can turn those off, there we go. Right, so what we'll do now, is we'll just flip it the other way up, and we'll probably add like some ion thrusters around the top, just for reverse thrust, and then yeah, it should be ready to go. Well, it'll need to be fueled first, but that's not too bad. We should be able to. I mean, if we flip it on its side and we just move that down, then we'd easily fuel it up, and then we'll probably. How best to send it up? Because I don't particularly want to send it up there. No, we'll wait until we actually have the facility to get it up there, and then next one we'll start on actual doing rovers and various other bits and bobs, I think. But for now, yeah, let's flip it upside down, and ta-da! We have it ready. I meant to turn those off. Yeah, we'll just quickly go into. I've cleaned up the thing, I've added up, made sure all of them have all the names on, and then we'll turn all thrusters off. Voila! Or I should probably go fill up my tank. There we go. Fine, dabby dozy. So yeah, this is now done, and we can now get a nice little photo of it. There we are. Now we have the lifeboat. So that'll be probably something we send up, you know, later on. One kind of regret if I couldn't really put solar panels on it. I may like kind of see if I can add that in the future, because that'd be a nice thing to have. But at the end of the day, you can generate your own oxygen using the oxygen farms. Yeah, I probably will figure out a way to put solar panels on it in a future episode. Just probably, maybe a little solar array here just could work. So it can generate its own power. And, you know, you can kind of sit in there and wait for rescue when you need it. But, yeah, that'll about wrap it up for today's episode. The next one we will be designing some little small grid rovers. Anyway, I will catch you in the next one. Bye!